What's Wings doing? Uh-oh. Wait, is someone paid?
Hey, what is up everybody, this is Pure Fred, and this is what I'll be calling a little series of per se advanced glitches for GTA. We're going to be working with NetCut, and this is going to be what people call the BEFF, or the buy everything for free glitch. People have made, with this simple NetCut itself, people can make the cars, the car paints, outfits, money. Those three are the only ones that I'm aware of, but like, it's very broad what you can do with it. This is going to be the one video that will explain how to set up NetCut, and I'll be I'll explain as much detail as I can to make this as simple for everybody. If you're coming to this video after watching another one of my tutorials of me either explaining how to do the money glitch, the car glitch, whatever glitch, and I refer to this video you only have to watch one time, and once you've got it set up, you don't ever have to do it again. This is just so I don't have to do this introduction in every single one of my next videos that I use NetCut with. So, let's get into the details. The stuff you're going to need for these glitches are two things, really. 2 Xboxes and a network bandwidth limiting program. It could be NetCut, which allows you to limit any router, any type of internet connection, or your router might be able to have its own bandwidth thing. I know some TP-Link, I know Netgear routers have to where you can limit your own bandwidth without having to use NetCut, but I can't. For my exact router, I cannot, it does not have the ability to change bandwidth. You can Google it, search up your router and search up, or you can just access your router and figure out how to limit the bandwidth on it. But NetCut is probably the more easier way to go. This can work for free, but you will more than likely pay for it. It's very, very cheap. It's $1 a week or $3 for a month. Once you have bought NetCut, and once you have 2 consoles, you're ready to do this. All you need to do is play a game to figure out how much you can limit your connection before it completely kicks you off. The Xbox workaround was to use 5 kilobytes and 7500 incoming lag. But first we need to get this set up. Once you're here on NetCut, you should see all the devices listed that are connected to your network. We have a bunch. We're going to be looking for the one console. You're only going to be using one Xbox for this. There's only going to be using only one console is going to be getting cut the whole time. That console should be your slower console. What I mean by this is if you're like me using an Xbox One and an Xbox Series X, use your Xbox One for this, because one of them will constantly be going off and on in GTA. You don't want that your Xbox One. You want your Xbox One to be the one that sits on GTA the whole time and doesn't restart every 5 minutes. Now, once you've chosen which console will be getting limited, go over to that console, go over to the settings, go to your network settings. From here, go to advanced settings, and look to where it says your IP address, right here. I might blur it, I might not, I don't care really, but look for your IP address. Once you found your IP address, go over to NetCut. This is me streaming to my Xbox, to my PC, so I can show you guys both things at once. Once you found your IP address, look, it'll be in this middle list, unless you've already used this program, it'll be in this middle list, and also, you can search for, if you go down to System and Console Info, you can search for whatever is called Xbox One, or whatever your name of your console is. It could be anything. Once you have found your console by either using the name, or I recommend the IP address like I have here, you would drag and drop it into the trusted users, just to make it easier so you don't have to constantly scroll up and down looking for it. It should be here sitting now. Now you're technically set up to do this glitch. So what we're going to do, this is going to be the playing around part. This is the hardest part of the whole glitch, I believe. Load into an online invite-only session or a close friend, something that's not public, where it will have less lag. We want to have no lag, as much less as least lag as possible. Once you're in invite-only session, we'll get to you there, and I'll be right with you. Alright guys, we've loaded into an invite-only session. Once you're here and you have your NetCut up and ready, we're going to be doing one thing. We're going to start trying to lag the console. What we're going to do is we're going to lag the console to a point to where it's offline, but you're still online. To get started, come over to this part. This is the value that I always use. Go to kilobytes, press unlimited, and press the number 5 and press enter. It will go here and start limiting it. Some videos will say turn it off completely. If you turn it off completely, your console gets lagged off instantly. Don't turn it off completely. You want to give it a little bit of connection, just a little bit. You'll know that it's starting to work because if you press the Xbox button, go to your chats, for example, they won't load. That means you're getting booted offline per se. The thing is, there's one way to find out if it's actually going to work for you. In about 30-40 seconds, if you don't get a black screen that says you've been kicked off of GTA, you're basically golden. From there, wait about 3-4 minutes. If it allows me to check, it won't let me. What happens is, it will say that you're on the home now, or it will say that you're basically not on GTA. In 4 to 5 minutes, it will kick you off of what Xbox lists as GTA. You will be sitting here on GTA, but you'll be basically offline. This allows you to go into your second Xbox and boot up GTA, or anything really, because it thinks you're not playing GTA right now. As you can see, it's already been 30 to 40 seconds, and I'm still online. This means that I am getting booted, but I'm still being online at the same time. This is good. Once you have gotten this figured out, you're basically good to go. Now, while we wait, for the people who are getting disconnected, unlike me, excuse me, what you need to do is adjust this place. If 5 is disconnecting you, try 10. If 10 is not doing the job enough, stick at 10, and then change the incoming lag. Make it like 5,000. You have to keep playing with it. For me, 5 works perfectly. It gets it to a very low amount, but it does the job just fine. And what we can do here is just chill for now. One thing I can say is, literally, you get this step done. This is the only time you're ever gonna have to watch this video. Once you figure out that one number, you're basically good to go. This video is just me explaining how to use NetCut and what it does for me. Now, I am gonna try to pull up my Xbox Series X. This is my Xbox Series X right now. Again, I'm streaming it. And what it's gonna say is if we're still online, if it allows me to view, which it's bugging out again. So I will try to reopen that up really fast. But on your second console, if you go over to your profile and it says you're playing GTA 5 online, you need to wait a little bit more. If it says you're on the home where I am, like if it says where you are here, like here it says GTA Online above my name, that means we still haven't been kicked off completely. Once it says home, or like let's say I'm in the Xbox store on my Series X, and once it says the word store rather than GTA 5 Online, that means you're not on GTA 5 anymore. That means you're basically good to boot up GTA. Because if we try right now, it's not going to let us. It's going to say that we're still playing it. It's all about waiting. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes. And then you'll be able to access GTA Online. So, that's it. I'll get back to you guys once I'm able to access it. I'll see you then. Alright guys, so the time has come. It now says that we're not on GTA. It says that we're in the home. That means that we are able to access both consoles and GTA at the same time. If you get this message, press sync last save data. It's not like you're going to get past it any other way. So press sync last save data. It will link up to whatever save that we had on this one, and you'll be good to go. Knowing the Xbox game streaming app, it's going to not allow me to use my controller for the first 5 seconds, so I'm going to quickly close it in a second and reopen it. So once we get to that point, I'll let you know. And it looks like this is the point here. Yeah, I can't use my controller. So I'm going to quickly close that. Give it about 5 seconds. Try to restream it really fast. Hopefully my controller works. Alright, so check it. We have GTA running at the same exact time as we speak. And just for proof, I'm going to load into a GTA Online session and show you guys that this isn't, you know, a joke. But yeah, that's it. That's literally how you need to get set up. Once you have got this down to when you can access GTA Online at the same time on the same account, you're good to go. You're basically good to do this glitch. A lot can be done with it. Once we load back in, I'll get with you guys then. Alright guys, that's it. We have officially got set up for this glitch. Remember, the NetCut part, it's all on you and your internet. Make sure that you figure out a value that allows you to be booted, but not booted at the same time. So, yeah. I'm going to start making videos. I'm going to work on how to do the buy everything for free. The car glitch. The car one is very, very easy, but it needs people, and I need to put time into it because a lot of people don't understand a lot to it. But yeah, that's it guys. Any questions, ask away, but please understand that I cannot help you with the value. That's it though. Take care guys, and I'm out. Pure Fred style.